What is up, Broncos country? I'm your host, Dak, and joining me is my counterpart, Montoya, with the Broncos Bros on another Monday night. The Broncos are 14-3, but I don't think Tony Jefferson got the memo with the Chargers. Let me add him to the stage. He had some words after the game. Hold on one second, ladies and gentlemen, because I just want you to know how disrespectful he was. Hold on, it's some technical difficulties, but I'm gonna rewind it.
Turn the sound on.
I did. It's not working. Anyways, he was just talking smack after the game, ladies and gentlemen, about how the Broncos suck, but he messes with JL Skinner. That's his boy, I guess. But he didn't get the memo that the Broncos are 14-3 and have a first-round bye, but they suck. He must have not gotten that memo, Montoya. What do you think about that, bro?
I mean, he must have forgot he plays in our division. You know, we're their daddy. We're their daddy.
And they got to travel to New England.
Yeah, they got to go to New England. All sad.
Well, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the AFC's Mile High Nightmare. This is going to be a fun show, but first and foremost, do you even Broncos, bro?
Touchdowns and tackles, our spirits are high. From the mile-high cheers, we reach for the sky. Analyze instead, every week we grind. Passions in our hearts, leave no fan behind. The heart of the game, let's make it clear. Do you even Broncos, bro? You know we here. Do you even Broncos, bro, when we hit that field? Orange and blue pride, it's our strength and our shield. Every win, every loss, we deal with the flow. Broncos bros on the mic, let the whole world know.
Let's go, Broncos! What is up, my bro?
We're back with Victory Monday. Not just any
Victory Mondays.
Not just any Victory Monday. Number 1 seed Victory Monday.
Ooh.
Man, can I just tell you, it's been a long time since we had that feeling, you know?
Oh, my God.
Almost 10 years, you know? 10 years. 2016 when we were running through the freaking playoffs, man. How exciting. How excited are you? What are you feeling like, brother? And
oh my God, dude, this is crazy. I'm excited, bro. We got a first round bye. We won 14 games, which hadn't been done since the 98 season. It's crazy to think that we didn't get 14 wins in the Peyton Manning era itself, right? Sean Payton gets his first 14-win season as well. I saw somebody had posted. So that's phenomenal, dude. Bo Nix and Sean Payton have done phenomenal things as a quarterback head coach duo, man. Setting us up for the AFC playoffs run through the Denver Broncos in Power Field. Can you feel the power? I don't think you do, ladies and gentlemen, because we ain't playing this weekend. We got to sit back and wait to see who we match up against. But that's okay, because come divisional round, it's going to go down, baby. It's about to go down, like Kevin Hart says.
it's about to go down.
Yes.
Yeah, it's, home playoff games. Man, we've been waiting, and just, what a great way to just continue to build since Sean has got here, Sean got here, and we almost went to the playoffs with Russell Wilson, right?
Oh.
Blew the Christmas Eve game against New England.
Damn it.
For no reason, when they were still trash. And
who was the quarterback for that game? Do you remember?
That quarterback was Drake May.
No, Drake May was.
Oh, no, Drake May's the second year, huh? This was the third season ago?
It was before the 2024 draft. What was his name? Oh, my God. He ain't even playing, so I guess it doesn't even matter, ladies and gentlemen. That's
dang it. Well, you asked me, now I'm going to think about it. I'll think about it, but, yeah, I mean, go on to the next season, and you get a rookie QB, go and win 10 games, get a playoff spot. Okay, and, we go and, got blown out in the wild card round. It is what it is. You know,
I didn't start off like a
here we
blowout.
are. Here we are, and just 1 year later, 14-3, number one seed, sitting back watching everybody battle to see who gets to come to Denver. Ah, what a great feeling!
What a great feeling. And it's funny that you should say that, bro, because this morning on my story, you know how it kind of brings up memories. The Broncos last season, this date, I guess, I clinched a playoff berth. Now this time around, they said, hey, let's fill out a picture because what happened then and now. And the Broncos are a first round bye, the number one seed. It felt so good to put that picture right in there and sync, to kind of see how far we've come as a team. That's what I liked about it. And we're built different, bro. Yes, we get these marginal victories throughout the season. We're 11-2 in one-score games. And I think I was looking back, don't quote me if I'm wrong, I think looking back at that 2015 season, the Broncos record, I think, in one-score games was 10-2, but don't quote me on that just yet. I will double-check. I'll do my homework, ladies and gentlemen. But the mirror image of this team from 2015 till today's present team, it's basically almost in sync, baby. It's like that boy band. Bye, bye, bye.
Oh, my goodness, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Seeing the turnaround with the roster and everybody, complaining that we didn't make more moves or fill certain areas that we might have, or the additions we made not being as impactful as we wanted, like Ingram not having the year that we all hoped that he would and predicted that he would. Greenlaw missing a lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, you see these little additions that we made with the growth of our team chemistry overall. We were able to take this team to a unit that believes in each other and with a quarterback who understands the game and he's playing solid. He's trying to do all the right things and he's learning every game. Every game's different. So
yeah,
I like listening to Bo talk at his press conferences because he breaks down his perspective of how he's seeing things in the pocket. So it's fun to watch. It's a little concerning, obviously, just because our offense has been what we are. We only had the one game, maybe two, that we were prolific, but even for just a quarter, like the Giants game. Right.
Yeah.
So we have only played like one complete game, and that was like the Cowboys game. Even in the Packers game, we were down 14-3, right?
We were on the ups.
But we came back and won those games, and we showed that we have that adversity to play in tight games, and that's what you need to win playoff games because the playoffs is going to change everything.
And that's a great point that you bring up, though, bro, because I want to touch on like Bo Nix going through the fire, trial and error, figuring things out. It's kind of like he sharpened up his sword to get ready for this playoff run because that's when stuff gets real. This is when if your quarterback is worthy and capable of fighting through adversity as a quarterback and a leader of this team. And he's displayed that all season long. Had the most comeback wins of any quarterback this season, if I'm not mistaken. That's the guy I want for my team at the helm, at the quarterback position, to win me a game when the game is close and it is on the line. Give me number 10, ladies and gentlemen. Give me 10.
Number 10 for the Broncos, not the guy that sat out last week. Yesterday, I should say.
Yes.
But yeah, Bo in the fourth quarter has been historically good. Honestly, I think he's leading almost all categories in just the fourth quarter, as far as like completion percentage, QBR, yards, touchdown interception ratio. So he's definitely doing what he can to show that he's going to be our franchise QB. And everybody talked about that sophomore slump and how they expected us to fall off a little bit. And I didn't see Houston Texans or CJ Stroud get the number one seed in their second year. I'm just saying.
No, I didn't either. I saw them as a wild card.
and again a wild card.
So Bo Nix also tied. I wish he would have broke the damn record. Like, let's call it what it is. But he tied Russell Wilson for the most wins in his first 2 seasons as a quarterback in the NFL. 24 wins. That is phenomenal, man. I mean, I think
including
anybody
playoffs,
would
or is
have
it
signed up
just
for that.
regular season?
Yeah.
Do you know if it's including playoffs or is it just regular season?
No. It's as far as I know, it's including regular season, not the postseason.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's not including the postseason because he took a loss, as far as I know. But 24 wins, 10, 14 this year, regular season, 10 in the regular season.
Hey, back-to-back 10+. That's legit.
That's still
man.
crazy.
That's
And we talked about it on the last show, bro, that he had 100 yards passing, 50 touchdowns, and 20+ wins as a quarterback. The only one to display those kind of stats as in the first 2 years, too. And he was even in the same breath as Dan Marino. Like, God dang, what more do you want with this guy? His name keeps coming up with many talented quarterbacks who have played in this league. And just give the man his respect. But he's going to earn that, I think, in the postseason. So that's just how I feel.
Yeah. It's going to be fun. Let's hit some comments here before we get too far into it. Yes. We got Martin Mile High, 303. Typical team from California.
The Chargers?
Yeah, the Chargers.
Yeah.
Tickets are already $500. Yeah, they were already way too expensive. So, the season run might be over for going to games for me. But you guys want to donate to get the Broncos, bro.
We'll put the Cash App or Venmo in the link below.
It's on my TikTok. Go hit my TikTok. Shy, get Shy in here real quick. He said, "How about them Broncos?" Shy, good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Yeah. Always happy to get some Shipe in here. And he said, "Chargers are going to choke against the Patriots."
Absolutely.
I predict 4 interceptions from Herbert. It's just going to be a typical. It's going to be a typical freaking Chargers game for them. And then we got Bronco Rob in here. Bronco Rob. So #1 AFC baby. Let's go.
Happy Victory Monday, Bronco Rob.
Monday, brother. Hey, good to see you.
Yeah.
Appreciate being here. Mac Jones. That's right. You're right. That's who I couldn't think of. Patriots quarterback when we played him.
Okay.
And we lost that game with good old Russell Dangerich Wilson. We got Pops in the building. Edot Lash said, "Broncos bros, what up? Great time with the boys yesterday. It was a freaking awesome time." Pops pulled up to the tailgate for the first time. He got to meet Bronco Libre. He even got his hat signed. He was excited. It was fun.
Oh yeah,
Libre! Shout out Libre, host of the most. We love us some Libre. He was super cool and genuine as always. But it was fun to pull up with all the boys. We were missing you there. We were missing you, brother. Broncos play next. We will get to it, Shy. Stay tuned.
We're gonna get into that. This is part of this whole show that we got going on.
We got a lot to talk about, a lot of things to cover.
As getting to it. Do you want to knock out the real quick after we do these
last two? Yeah, we'll knock out the little cordials here right now.
Housekeeping.
He said, housekeeping.
I think
he said Wilson didn't win more than 10 games in the season. I'd have to double check that. I don't know. Because he did win the Super Bowl in his second year. And I think they won 12 games that year.
I think they did win 12 games. And Marshawn Lynch was an animal that he had as a
that was the year we lost. So
yeah, I think that was Super Bowl 48. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was.
Something we don't like to talk about.
Only for me. Hey, tailgate or not, come through. I'm thinking about tailgating for the playoffs. If I don't get a ticket, maybe somebody will sneak me in.
Yeah.
All right, we'll get the cordials out the way. We appreciate y'all. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment.
Yes, please.
Tell your friends and your friends' friends and your mama's friends.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a little shout out to, speaking of getting a dub yesterday, give a shout out to the sponsor of the show, Dubby. Has no sugar, no calories, no maltodextrin, no fillers, no artificial colors. Check it out. It's a great energy blend that doesn't give you the jitters. Jitterless energy blend. And when you check out
Mhm.
our code OBN10 for a 10% off your order at checkout, phenomenal stuff. Give it a try. Johnny and Jay have sworn by this stuff. It's good stuff. So
Get your s'mores. Get your
check
s'mores.
out check out their website and click on the link down in the bio down below. Give it a check it out, please. We encourage it. But also, ladies and gentlemen, like George said, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you're on Twitter watching us, please switch over. Do us a favor on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Let's have some fun together. This is a fun football season. We don't want you guys to miss out with us. We love the fans. We welcome all fans too, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. And after you do that, please check out all our other shows that we have in this network. All times in Mountain Time, by the way. Check out Orange and Blue Blitz Mondays and Fridays at 11 a.m. with Isaiah, I think, runs that. He does pretty good. I love it. I love his content. And then yours truly with the Broncos Bros at 7 p.m., ladies and gentlemen. I know we were a little late today. I had something to do today. That's okay. Here in the flesh. Tuesdays at 7:30 p.m. Check out Jay, Broncos Grunt, and Mile High Viking with Nothing Rhymes with Orange and Blue. Wednesdays, we have our phenomenal doubleheader with Doc and JT with Mile High Symposium. Wednesdays at 2:30 p.m. Please check it out. Wednesdays at 6 in the evening to top off our doubleheader. Broncos Talk with Bronco Libre and Adhan. Phenomenal guys over there doing their thing over there. And our newest members in the Mile High Oukast Thursdays at 7 with Mile High Medlock and Tim Dog. And then Fridays, check out Viva Los Broncos for our Spanish show that we have, that we offer. And then we got the fresh squeeze. Any breaking news, please, chime in if tune in. We give a little quick thing about that. Every hour before the game, we do have our pre-game show, Get Bucked, and I think we were pretty bucked enough for this game. And during the game, we do the bucking booth play-by-play. That's fun to watch. Check it out. And last but not least, every game day after the game, we do the Buck Your Feelings show, and that's a good one with Jay usually hosting that one, ladies and gentlemen. So the housekeeping is all fine and dandy. So
Pull out the way.
we are talking about this, the AFC's Mile High Nightmare. And who could that be? I mean, damn, I know we were called frauds. I know we've called suck. We've been called, I'm not going to go through the list of names that we've been called. We've been called so many bad things, ladies and gentlemen. But the ultimate thing is we're 14-3. We're going to be hosting the playoffs in Denver. Phenomenal fans. We've been in that environment together. We know how loud that thing gets. And boy, we are the AFC's Mile High Nightmare. I don't give a damn what anybody says, because when they come to Denver, it's about to go down, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
It's
100%.
gonna be a nightmare.
100%. We ain't going on the road.
No.
They gotta come to enemy territory, cross enemy lines.
And you
It's
know what's
loud.
yeah. So we got the Bills as a potential candidate. I don't see us. We wouldn't play Jacksonville. We'll skip them because they're a 3 seed. There's no way we're playing them. If
The only teams we can play is the Steelers or lower.
Yes, correct. So, dude, I just think honestly, I like our chances. And looking at these teams, and can I just swap over I'm going to swap over to the playoff bracket for the NFL, if you don't mind.
Absolutely.
Let me add this to the screen real quick, because I want to share the bracket with y'all.
Gotta talk the bracket.
Yeah,
Got playoffs coming up. We get to rest, and this is a watching week, right? We get to watch. We get to see what happens.
Yeah, exactly.
Figure
So
out who we play.
how does that look right there? Montoya, you can see it good, bro?
Looks solid.
Okay. So going through it, of course, we have our bye, but I'm looking at these playoff matchups, and I'm kind of let's play like matchmaker. Why don't we do that? We're gonna play some matchmaker. And for me personally, I'm looking at this, and I really feel like
Monday speed round.
say that again.
We're going on the blind date speed round.
Yeah, she's such a clown, dude. So we're looking at our. Oh my god, we're looking at prospects of candidates of who could be dating us, who could match up like a match made in heaven in the postseason. But it's not that kind of game, you guys. Sorry, not speed dating like Montoya was alluding to. I feel that the Patriots would beat the Chargers. Okay, Tony Jefferson, I want you to know you're an idiot, bro. Like if you ever watch this, you just poked the bear, bro. I'm just letting you know. You know what I mean? They didn't really do much with their offense yesterday, the Broncos, for you to talk that smoke. I think he forgot the game too, that where we were leading for most of the game, you know. But anyway, we're gonna go for them.
I can get on board with that. You know, I can get on board with, you know, Patriots are probably gonna beat them.
I think so too.
If there's a slight chance the Chargers get it done, I am more than welcome to it. You want to come back?
Yes.
You want to come back for the real ass whooping?
I'm about to ask. They do come back.
Come on,
But
you want to come back. And fans, apologize for my voice today. I was at the game yesterday, screaming my arse off. So
Emilio, I'm just kidding.
I might be a little raspy tonight, but it was nonetheless. Chargers are more than welcome. You know, if they can finally win a playoff game for the first time in Herbert's career, you know, come back and take that whooping. So, but I do believe the Patriots will beat them. And
They do get it done.
Move on.
The game that I have on my radar out of all the matchups this weekend, bro, honestly, because I really don't give a big damn about the NFC until we get to the Super Bowl. Let's call it what it is. I don't give a damn. The Jaguars and the Bills is a matchup that is going to be exciting. It's going to be electric. It's going to be a high-scoring game, in my opinion. The Jaguars do have a defense, though. That could be a problem. But let's not forget, the Bills have Superman in Josh Allen, who is the best quarterback in this whole postseason right now. It's crazy that we don't have any of the other four in this postseason, right? We don't have Mahomes for the first time, which is crazy. No Joe Burrow, no Lamar Jackson because he couldn't get it done.
As of last night.
Yeah,
Tyler Luke.
Speaking of, I had to send this man some damn money, Venmo. If you didn't remember, ladies and gentlemen, we had on the live, I bet his ass that the Ravens would win. The damn rookie missed the damn field goal. Tyler Luke.
It was
Luke
again.
to the right.
They had the priest out there blessing the field before the game in that same end zone that he missed. Oh no, there's a higher power if you ask me. All right.
I was like, yes. Have you ever seen Joanna Man where he's like cheering?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. And then he's looking around like, what the hell's going on? But his wing is off. That's how I felt, because it was awkward after. I was cheering and then field goal missed. Anyways, I think
crazy.
Not to get too crazy. Jaguars and Bills. I have the Bills winning this game, bro. I really do.
I honestly have the Bills winning this game too, also because that was, if people recall in our last show, we did give them some early predictions, and my early prediction was the Bills and the Niners to meet in the Super Bowl. So I do see the Bills getting this one done, and I think it'll be a close game, but it'll depend on if that defense can slow down Trevor Lawrence. Man, he's been playing really well for a good last half stretch of the season.
And not to mention the Bills came back down 21-0 and beat the Patriots, bro. Like in New England.
Oh, that's not going to be an easy game.
Yeah. So I have the Bills, and I really real quick to jump on the other game real quick. Real quick. Steelers, Texans. I think the Texans defense is disgusting, bro. Rightfully so. They are the number one defense. They have a defensive genius. the brains of the operation, and DeMeco Ryans, he's like an evil genius kind of thing, the creation that he's filled, And I think Rodgers is going home after this, man. Enjoy it, bro. You might have to go to Cancun. You didn't have to go to Cancun. You might have to cancel your plane ticket last time, but you're going to Cancun this go round. I don't know. Whatever you do on your vacations, Aaron Rodgers, saddle up, boy. It's gonna be a long night for him. He's gonna be freaking sore. He's gonna be hit so damn much because the Ravens.
I think it's gonna be a long night for the Steelers. I think it's gonna be. They're gonna have to come up with a great game plan if they want to get ahead on the Texans and have a chance to win the game. Because A-Rod he does not look like the A-Rod that we grew up watching, right? Like, obviously this man's in his 40s. He's not the same QB, but I don't think physically he doesn't get around in the pocket as well. I mean, he's missing throws. And that could take a toll. So hopefully, there's no injuries, but I think the Texans will come away with the win there.
So I have the next round, bro. The next round for this matchup. It's gonna be good box office, I think. But I want, you know what? We haven't done this. We haven't done this little thing, but I'm gonna do this cool little segment. Give me all the smoke, ladies and gentlemen. We haven't done this. I want all the smoke. I want it all. I want the Bills. I want my redemption. Bo Nix wants his redemption. The Denver Broncos want their redemption to face the Buffalo Bills, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome it. I don't want no Disneyland little certificate kind of Super Bowl. I want, if you're going to be the best, you got to beat the best, ladies and gentlemen. And I feel like the Denver Broncos need to match up with the Bills to show that they are here. That's why they would be an AFC's Mile High Nightmare. Just start the nightmare, because when you're asleep, don't sleep on Denver. But hey, when you're asleep and in your dreams and we come and scare your ass, that's just why. Because we're going to handle business.
We wait till you get in your REM sleep, and then we come and ruin your life.
Yeah, exactly.
You thought it was peaceful there.
Yeah.
It's not peaceful.
How would you feel with that matchup? The Broncos hosting the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen just beat the Jaguars. Well, a lot of fans have gone around on Twitter circles and the media. The Jaguars, rightfully so. You get the respect. But calm down, pipe down, ladies and gentlemen, because we're the ones, not the damn Jaguars. I'd be seeing people all over just glazing the Jaguars. Yes, they came in and they beat us. But it's so hard to beat a team twice in Denver, yet alone once. So, anyways, Jacksonville gets eliminated by the Bills. I think, and what I like about our team is that I think we have the number one rushing defense in the NFL. And what do the Bills do, George, so well?
Oh, Bills?
Yeah.
They are pretty good against the freaking run.
They run the football very well.
Yeah, they're pretty good against the run, and they run the ball really well. James Cook has come on over the last 2 seasons, and he's a big threat back there, along with Josh Allen, right, as you talked about. Josh Allen's going to always make you hesitate and think twice. If he rolls out, you got to have eyes on him. He's going to make the running back's job easier just because of his capabilities in the backfield as a runner.
And this is a match. Yeah, and this is a matchup where I hope Dre Greenlaw will be back for us. We'll have a little bit more pieces to our defense, right, back intact. Dre Greenlaw would be a vital piece to help us win this game. So, I don't know, man. This is a matchup that I would love to see, man. And I would like to see Bo Nix kind of see how he matches up against Josh Allen. I know he doesn't play the defenses. I know they don't play each other. The quarterbacks don't play each other. They play against the defense, right? But if it's a chess match, we want to see how Bo Nix has grown with the football IQ of how to get better in this game, in this particular game. And I feel like Bo Nix, if the game is close, like we started off talking about to begin the show, If it's in the fourth quarter and you're telling me there's a chance, well, damn it, we will win this game because we are 11-2 in one-score games.
Hey, I can't go against you. I think we would get our revenge, our playoff loss revenge from last year. It'd be almost, how could you write it better to start a young quarterback's career? Take a team that hasn't been to the playoffs in 9 years and make the playoffs and get blown out by Buffalo in Buffalo. And then just the next season come back and make Buffalo come to you this time. And turn it around. Say, all right, guess who's here now? New sheriff in town.
There is.
Bo Chapman Knicks.
Yes.
Here he comes, So I'm hoping to see that whoever we play, but I could see the Bills being a dangerous team for the Jags to take care of. It is going to be in Duval. But
but I think it'll
be interesting, and I'm not counting the Jags out though. I feel like a lot of people always do. They've been playing really well, and they are going to be at home. They could get a little tricky, and Buffalo is a team that, like, you look at, and they're definitely a matchup, potentially a matchup nightmare. But they blow a lot of games. This season,
because of their defense.
If they get in trouble early, they might not have that 21-point comeback again in a playoff environment. So it'll be interesting because we could end up playing Houston.
Ooh,
you know what I mean? Houston could be coming here.
Looking at it real quick, and I'm like, Houston.
The Jags win, they're going 2-3. 2-3 are going to play, which is Patriots Jags. Jags will go to New England. And Houston would come here. Yeah.
But the thing that I do like with that matchup with Houston this go round is we're not traveling to Houston, baby.
I mean, we already beat them in Houston. In regular season. But, at the end of the day, like I said, you're coming to Denver. It's going to be – I'm not too worried. Like I said, everybody has a chance. We got to play a really good game. But you're coming to Denver, we got the utmost confidence. If we ever get graded as an underdog for anybody in any of these games, that's just plain disrespectful because we've lost one game at home in 12 or 13 games.
Yeah, since last year we've only lost one game in October, right?
1 year,
October of last year. Leading up to the Jags, that was the only game that we had lost. Freaking ridiculous! What a home field advantage to have, and it's loud.
The only way we play the Jags again is in the AFC Championship. Right? If they were to beat New England, and then we beat either the Texans or the Steelers.
Jesus.
There's matchup potentials,
Yeah, there is matchup potentials.
Any given Sunday, playoff football is back, It takes so long for it to come around, I feel like we kind of forget how intense those games get, but that playoff football, man, one and done. You got 4 quarters.
And the touch on so we're touching on some of the matchups, the potential teams that we could play. I mean, Pittsburgh could very well, maybe Aaron Rodgers, goes back to the fountain of youth and, balls out, beats the Texans, that elite defense. I don't see it really happening, to be honest. But I think if the Steelers win, that's another matchup that I'm just reminiscent as a matchup for the Broncos matching up against Pittsburgh. Because remember when we played Pittsburgh when the playoff rules changed?
The first game.
Who was our quarterback? And rest in peace.
We went to how fitting would it be though, on the year of DT's 10-year anniversary, right? We did the Super Bowl 50 and we did his commemoration and his statue. We were there. Mama Thomas, God bless her soul, she gave us signed some memorabilia for us.
Oh my God.
Dude, how fitting would it be if we saw Pittsburgh in the playoffs?
It would be a great storyline.
Story writing. There's just so many good stories here. As long as we come out on top, that's
So the Steelers and the Broncos. Now I'm a little intrigued now by that match. I'm just sitting here like, I don't really beer to be, but I'm just like,
maybe.
That's a good story. That's a great point that you brought up, bro. Honestly, yeah, I'm with that. I fuck with that.
Yeah, I mean, it could happen. Could happen.
So then the Patriots then in turn would have to play the Jaguars. If the Jaguars won.
You're talking all top 4 seeds win.
Handle business.
Top 4 seed, all home teams win. Or I guess.
And Bo Nix is 1-0 against Aaron Rodgers. He played in that cyclone of a game where the wind was damn. You can't even throw the damn football. He had 60 yards passing the whole damn game. It was just couldn't make a throw. Nobody on that damn.
It was a mess. It was a mess.
Side of the field. So that's interesting, man. I don't know.
It's good. It's good. We'll see. So, let's get a few comments in here. Yeah. Tell us your thoughts. Who do you guys think we're going to play? What's going to happen? AFC side. We could run through the NFC side in a faster way if we wanted to. Martin Mile High again here. Appreciate you being here, bud.
Yeah, thank you.
470, 418 for tickets right now on Game Time app. Like I said, link in the bio, accepting donations.
Yeah.
Feeling good. The Mile High Medlock Joe, appreciate you being here. He said, feeling good with the number 1 spot. Yes, sir, we are. We are feeling great with the number 1 spot. Because as fans, we know there's no better place to play than here in the home crowd. Denver, it's loud. Everybody's screaming. Tim Dog, he said, a little late, but what up, fellas? What up, Tim Dog? My guy. Appreciate you, brother. Great time yesterday. Pats will destroy them.
Tim Dog.
We'll get to some college segments. Pats are playing real nice.
I think they are.
Had a blast yesterday, my bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I see what you're doing.
Go ahead. Go back on that. You said Travion Henderson.
Pats will destroy them, bro. They have a unit as a running back in Travion Henderson, who's a guy that I think a lot of Broncos country had eyes for in the draft. If we didn't go Omarion Hampton, I think a lot of us thought maybe Omarion Hampton or, anyways, that makes a huge difference in a matchup against the Chargers with the weapon of that caliber to give fits when the game slows down to control the time of possession. I think with Drake May, the way he's balling out and the way this offense is ran with Mike McDaniels, or what's his name? Josh McDaniels, excuse me. Too many McDaniels.
Josh McDonald's?
Josh McDonald's. I just feel like the way that offense is going, that defense, it's going to be too much for the Chargers, bro. Especially because Justin Herbert's been trying to do it all season long.
It's just their offense isn't doing well. They're down several linemen. That one game of rest isn't bringing back 3 linemen, dude.
No.
They lost their starters for the year. So that's tough. That's tough.
And the way Vrabel operates as a head coach with that defense.
Mike Vrabel's a great coach. He's a great dude, underrated for sure.
Poor Justin. He's gonna have to. I don't know what he's gonna do in the offseason.
I think him and Ben Johnson are probably my top 2 for coach of the year.
Yeah. You did say Ben Johnson, but go ahead real quick.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Rodgers doesn't run either.
Not like he used to. I don't know. He runs, but it's like as me running on the down.
I don't know if you can call it running, but. Yeah, he tries. I want revenge on the Jags. And I'm not worried about that one. I said that was a trap game, like I said before the season.
And we didn't know that to be this time.
Freaking Knicks.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. What, you said that, Bo Nix? Jesus. Yes, you did.
I thought you said go, Bo, go.
Hell yeah. Sure did. But let's hop into might be able to tailgate with the horsemen depending on the weather.
Ooh.
Hey, it's so depending on the weather.
So
come dress accordingly. But let's get on into some other segments here. Or finish off the NFC real quick if you want.
Yeah, we could do the NFC. But who would be the AFC championship? Real quick. We run through it real quick. Who's going to be the AFC championship?
Let's say we're going with the original prediction that we play the Bills.
Yes, we're sticking with that one.
Texans and Pats.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Texans and Broncos.
Oh, shoot. That's very fitting. I like that. But the AFC ain't the AFC championship unless it is the Denver Broncos and the New England Patriots. Let's go.
It's fitting. It'd be fitting for the how the 2015 season went. That's even the 2013 season. The last team we always played was the Patriots.
Yeah.
It'd be
Drake Lee is a special talent. Bo Nix is a special talent.
Very reminiscent.
Talent, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just saying. Playoff experience would matter by this point in time. Boom.
And I think CJ Stroud has more playoff experience than Drake May.
Oh, yeah, you're right. And he has some wins on his belt. Yes. Oh.
I mean, he's this 3 years straight. He's made the playoffs. No, you're not gonna show a little love. He's not a slouch. But
disrespect CJ. Yeah, he's every season that he's been in this league, he's been in the postseason.
He's been in the postseason.
Beat off him the first season. Last year, he beat the brakes off Justin. What will this storyline be this season for CJ? He's such a good quarterback.
Dude, he's solid. He's solid.
Yeah, he's solid. With that
it could turn into one of those trap games with that defense. They could come in there and
not to knock Drake May by any means. He hasn't really faced too many defenses.
He hasn't faced the top 5 defense this season, I don't think.
Right. Maybe the Browns is the only team that he's really had to face that has a legitimate defense. Shout out to Myles Garrett for hitting
with no offense.
But yeah. So I don't know, dude. That'd be fun. I wouldn't mind Broncos, Texans, or Broncos, Patriots. But what matters?
We're just gonna stay homers here. Broncos are going to the chip. All right.
We go into the chip. What? We go into the chip. That's why we are the AFC's mile high nightmare, ladies and gentlemen. I love it. I love it. So, do you want to play the other side of this board, or how do you?
NFC side, bro. NFC side is going to have some games. Honestly, if you're asking me, these are also some matchups. You get the rematch of the Panthers and the Rams, where the Panthers took away with the win last time in the regular season.
That's a good point. I forgot about that shit. I really did.
Beat them. That was one of their sneaky wins this year.
And they're in Carolina.
Yeah, they're hosting. With 9 wins.
Shout out to Dave Canales as a head coach.
Way to get them there. They won the division with a little help from Atlanta.
Yeah. So, but I would have the Rams winning that matchup, and so give me the Rams.
Yeah, I got the Rams as well in that matchup.
Give me the Niners. I feel like the Eagles are just not the same team as they were to start off the season or what have you.
Eagles-Niners is interesting. Being that it's in Philly, I think I'm going to take the Eagles.
Saquon game?
I think it's going to be one of those. I mean, I think it could be both, but I think it's going to be one of those Jalen Hurts games. Where
Boomer.
You know what I mean? I think it's time a lot of, he's been getting mad hate, but they've been very sluggish on offense for the last few weeks, right? To end the season. So I think they come back strong with a a lot of momentum in the playoffs.
Dude,
in Philly.
Brock Purdy's been balling.
Oh, Brock Purdy's been balling, dude.
Balling, dude.
They're gonna need their defense to step up. You know, if their
That's
defense
the part,
doesn't step up, they're gonna have to
It's
make Purdy make some mistakes, which is possible. You know.
Yeah.
But I'm
Give me
gonna
the
take
Niners. For me
Yeah.
personally, I know you would rock with the Eagles. Bears, Packers. I have the Packers winning this one. Jordan Love has been in the postseason. This is Caleb Williams. It's cute that you were in the postseason. You did well this season. Ben Johnson, you might be head coach of the year, but the Packers, bro, they're a legitimate team. I think they split their two matchups this season. Jordan Love getting injured in the recent one, but he'll be back for this game, I heard. And I feel like Jordan Love balls out. They win this game on the road. So it could be either Packers, Niners, Eagles, Packers, but I feel like the Packers are winning that one.
See, I want to roll with the Packers too because I just don't know that I trust the Bears to get the job done. You know, and it is division.
Yeah.
They're gonna want some get back. You know, teach them a little playoff lesson.
Yes.
But they're
Josh Jacobs.
They're a little banged up. Josh Jacobs is a little banged up.
He is.
Jordan Love just came off a concussion. He gets headbutted one more time. How do you know there's not a bounty? Maybe Ben Johnson is a Sean Payton 2.0. You know?
Don't say that.
I'm just kidding. Yeah. But honestly, I mean, that's a tough slide. Christian Watson's been playing like dirty.
He has too. Yeah.
Horrible. He's been out there not performing at all. So, it's going to be tough. But I do think the Packers will get it done in a close one. Probably a field goal type winning game.
And then Seattle.
We'll just roll with your pick just for the sake of triple upsets.
Okay. Oh, I like that.
That's what you're predicting. Rams, Niners, Packers. Yeah. Those are all upsets.
Those are all upsets.
So all on the roads, Flo. You're talking all road teams are winning.
Bro. That is a damn spicy take. Like no.
That's a fucking hot take if I heard one. You got
hot.
Yeah. So in that case, you got Seahawks, Packers. Traditional classic matchup.
Oh, that's a matchup, dude.
And I know divisional rematch Rams Niners of week 18.
Jesus. I feel like the Rams get it done in that matchup.
They get their revenge?
Yeah.
Or not even revenge. They beat them again?
Yeah.
Just put the brakes on
another one.
Matthew Stafford throws another 2 or 3 picks.
And then it comes down. I think Seattle beats the Packers, bro. Like you said, that defense too, bro. Oh my God, against Jordan Love, Jesus Christ. I mean, I like Jordan Love. Don't get me wrong, but I think, like you said, they're just too injured. They're willing all their guys. They're like Sparta. There's like Sparta, 300 guys against so many. But at this point of the battle, it's like it's just too much. Persia's gonna take over. Seattle advances. Yeah, give me Seattle. So I honestly think it'd be Seattle and the Rams in the NFC Championship.
I think Sam Darnold chokes. I think the Packers get it done.
Oh!
I think Sam Darnold turns into who we knew he was. He is who we thought he was.
Damn, he's 14 and 3.
I would go with the Packers upsetting the Seahawks in one of those crazy classic Seahawk Packers games. You know, there was the touchdown incompletion simultaneous call. You know, way back, years ago.
Yeah.
Rogers,
Seattle.
So
I just watched Seattle.
Rams and Seattle.
For me personally, I watched Sam Darnold that last game, dude, and despite the offense, it was a crazy game. But I've seen Sam Darnold grow these last few weeks, bro. Honestly,
He's looked good.
Yeah.
It's just
I
not the
think
playoffs.
Seattle goes to the Super
It's
Bowl.
not-
I really
not the
do.
playoffs. It's not just not the playoffs. We saw what happened last year in the playoffs. He also had 14 wins last year.
He did. He was 14-3. Yes.
And,
You saw that. You saw that little picture or whatever, huh? The graphic of him with the Vikings and the Seahawks both having 14-3 seasons. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Shout out
when he
to
was
him.
14, he became one of the list of the 5th quarterback, I think, to have back-to-back 13+ win seasons or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, props to him,
Yes,
but I just don't trust him.
that's
So,
fair. That's fair. Trust is earned. Trust
at the
is
same-
earned, ladies
and at the same time, if we're going off of this prediction, he has to face Matthew Stafford in the NFC Championship game with Devontae Adams and Puka Nacua.
Oh, but Nakua's he's my favorite wide receiver in the NFL.
Dude, he's nasty.
By
He's
far, bro.
nasty.
Nakua is my
He's
favorite
nasty.
wide receiver in the NFL.
He's cold.
Yes.
He's
My favorite.
legit. He is a legit receiver. They got 2 ones over there. So for that sake, I'm gonna roll with Stafford, and they're giving it their one last hurrah to come see Denver in the Super Bowl.
And do you think the Denver Broncos get it done? Sean versus Sean? For you, you're thinking Sean
versus Sean, Pat versus Adams, Riley versus Nakua.
Oh my God, dude, that'd be crazy.
Look at those matchups. How could you not want that?
And I could turn it around and be like JSN versus PS2. I'm just saying.
Who else do they have?
I mean, they got guys.
Who's their second receiver? Can you even tell
It
me?
doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does matter because PS2 is locking him down. I'm not worried about that. But
They got 2 down running backs. Have you seen the run game?
Ones?
Let me make up another theme. Let me make up another storyline. The Broncos' #1 run defense versus that rush offense that they got. You've seen those 2 freaking machines that they got.
But Sam Darnold? Please.
Hold on, but they got
Back the box. 8 men in the box all day.
Yeah,
Sam
in the
Darnold
box,
is not slinging it like that on us.
and they got Charbonnet as their running backs, dude.
8 man in the box. What's he gonna do?
I'm just saying it would be
JSN's
fun.
gonna get locked down. So you're gonna trust.
Do you want to win the damn Super Bowl or not? Damn it! Give me the Seahawks.
You don't want to see the Rams. That's Matthew Stafford. That's scary. That is a little scary. I'm not gonna lie. That would be
that Rams matchup is scary too.
dude. That's it. That defense isn't no joke. Jared Burke's a monster, bro. Like
he's a
that
freaking
front's nice, dude. Though.
I
I
respect
mean,
the
any
Rams.
of these matchups. That's why these teams are here, right? It's the
Right.
playoffs. That's
Yeah.
why these teams are here. Any of these matchups could be what they are, but it all comes down to it, baby. Let's go hoist Super Bowl 60.
Let's fucking go, dude. Let's
One game at a time, though. One game at a time. Let's
go.
get that divisional round. Make sure we're dotting our I's, crossing our T's, studying, getting ready, and being prepared for whoever it is to come through Denver.
Yeah.
Like Sean said, we will be better. So
I believe that. Okay. What's the next?
talk a
thing?
little college football here. We've
College.
been talking Broncos all period, and
Like, God damn it.
there's
You-
been
you
some
just can't get
spicy
enough-
Broncos talk, but let's not forget we got a national championship weekend coming up. Pre obviously we got championship weekend to go to the Natty.
Right. Hold on, I'm bringing it up
Oh,
real
yeah,
quick.
you're good. Like I'm saying though, we got Indiana and the Ducks with the rematch from the regular season. Should be electric. That Indiana team beat the brakes off of Alabama. Disgraceful that they even got there. How despicable that we blew that game. Because Indiana would never hang 38 on Oklahoma. Just saying. Horse.
Oh, he's
As Alabama hung 34 on this.
He is so salty, ladies and gentlemen. But that's okay, rightfully so.
No, I mean, I'm not salty. I'm very happy because
okay. You're happy for me though that the Ducks do they get redemption?
Bama sucks still, and we suck as well. And still Ducks because you guys are in it.
But dude, we shut out the freaking Texas Tech Red Raiders, bro.
Dude,
shut them out. We pitched a damn shutout for a team.
Goose Egg is very impressive in a playoff game.
They were averaging 44.5 throughout the season on offense. But our defense, the way our defense looked, Brandon Finney Jr., that freaking true freshman, is a baller, bro. Give him 2 more seasons, dude. He's going to be a top 10 pick, bro. Easy. But he shut down. And I think this matchup is so close. It was close to the last game. I think despite some silly errors at the end of towards the end of the game, I think Moore was probably pressing a little too much to make something happen against that Indiana defense. Because we lost 31-20 in Oregon. I mean, damn, that was so close. But what I saw from our defense, I feel like this is going to be a different matchup, bro. Give me Oregon. It's going to be so damn close. Dan Lanning and Seghetti, I think, is the head coach for the Indiana. Don't quote me on his name. Drawing a blank. But those two guys have shown nothing but respect for each other in this matchup. So Friday afternoon, rather. It's going to be a matchup. Give me Oregon to go to the Natty. The next matchup, though, I really think, in my opinion, this one's good, bro. This is crazy.
Are we just skipping me, or am I going to go back through it after you?
You go through it, yes.
Go through it, he said.
I'm not skipping you.
Guy, of course you're taking Oregon. Look at your freaking jersey.
You're going with Indiana. You are despicable.
Oh, so I just want to say I was very hesitant with Indiana. I liked what I saw in that win against Ohio State, even though they missed the 20-yard freaking chip shot to save the game potentially, right? But the way they showed up, and I'll give you guys the props as well because you guys had your shutout. But I'm gonna start here with the 1 seed Indiana, who deservedly earned it, I believe, and only gave up 3. Right? That's damn near a shutout.
Ty Simpson.
To Bama, right? Bama, who everybody loves, and as much of a hater as I am, it is one of the top tier programs in the nation, regardless, SEC or whatever conference. Just as a realist, they have a top echelon program, and they did come on hot at the end of the year. They gave us the work. We ended up losing, freaking trash, because we just decide to blow 17-point leads. But other than that, dude, Indiana didn't let off the gas. They got the one early on. Bama was trying to get them. I think it was 3-3. I think it was tied 3-3. The last time it was tied, or 3-10. Bama tried to get them on a 4th down hard count, and Coach Stigney's face, dude. Indiana's coach, he was just like mugging the crap out of him. Like, you think we're gonna fall for this? And continued BTA, bro. Just belt ass, whoop the brakes off.
Dude, that's crazy.
Embarrassing. So with their momentum, dude, I think it's gonna be really hard to beat them. But if anybody can, I think you guys got a good shot with how you guys have come on and coming off that good of a performance against.
Shout out to our boy Klotz too, bro. I was messaging him.
I was talking to him. Hey, actually, I was like, "You ready for that game?" Like, you been talking stuff back or what? He was like, "No." I was like, "Come on."
He's like, as long as at least Ohio State is that what he told me. That's all he.
We all can agree on that. Sorry, Tim. Sorry, Tim. But let's move on down to the lower bracket.
I'm skipping you this time. You go first with the lower tier when I switch over.
That's fine.
I don't want your big.
I'd just like to give you a hard time,
6 this and 10, dude.
Right here, real quick, I'll give a shout out because on the Mile High Oukast on Thursday last week, They had a great college sequence, segment, post. It was pretty much the whole show, honestly. It was really good, though. Coach was on there, Joe and Tim. But they were running through, and during this segment, they all both went with Georgia. And Tim has been on Ole Miss since the beginning of the season. So I'll give him some flowers here. We don't have to run the segment, but I'll give Tim Dog some flowers because he has been telling me Ole Miss should be in there at the end of the year, and I kept talking that smack to him all year.
Shout out.
We did beat them still, so I don't care about that. But he did say Ole Miss called it, but he said that on his show. He was the only one to take Ole Miss to beat Georgia. After all the games were over, that was the only one that hadn't finished. So shout out Tim Dog getting in the Ole Miss call. I did have Georgia going on, but Ole Miss Miami, what a matchup. Who would have ever thought? Like,
that's crazy.
That's going to be a great game. I do think Ole Miss will get it done. I think their defense, like Tim has been saying, they play well and they make plays when it counts, when they need the ball back, and their special teams even. But they're underrated, so
Lane Kiffin left them, bro. I mean, for LSU, he had a decision to, coach this team, finish it out, kind of multitask, kind of like some of our coaches on our coaching staff did with Oregon, that got positions elsewhere. But no, he left them high and dry. I don't give a shit. I'm going to call it what it is. And Ole Miss beat Georgia. That coach, I don't know who the interim is. He's done a hell of a job. So now they have an opportunity. They're one win away from a natty.
I think I saw something too. With that win, they become the second most winningest teams in the Sugar Bowl.
No way.
The second most Sugar Bowl wins, I think, in history, besides Bama. So, heads off Ole Miss. So then we go, I got Ole Miss beating Miami. I would love to see. I wouldn't mind Miami taking that upset.
I do have Miami winning this one.
You got
Miami. Mario Cristobal used to be the coach for the Oregon Ducks, mind you, before Dan Lanning. He left Miami. Dan Lanning came to Oregon. Think about that storyline, baby. Think about that storyline. And at the end, when it's all said and done, your Oregon Ducks will be home.
Young Padawan becomes master, or young Padawan sees master. Oh, I see you storyline.
Well, the Dan Lanning's a real master. Let's call it what it is. But I think I've said, me, bro. I've said it since the beginning of time. When it's all said and done, because the Oregon Ducks have the best coach, the best quarterback in NCAA, they will be hoisting, and they have a top defense. They will be hoisting that trophy for the Natty. I'm just saying.
Hey, because I care about you, I hope your dreams come true. But I do think Indiana is gonna host and become a football school, all because of Signetti. And his famous line, he said, "Because I win, just Google me." And here he is, 2 years later, number 1 seed, about to play for a natty. Well, chance to go to the natty. But still, like, that turnaround, that's almost Sean Payton-esque. With the Broncos, 2-year turnaround, you're the 1 seed. Here you are, you're the 1 seed. Now you get to see if you can go get it done. It's literally been 2 years. That's the storyline for me. That's
and Fernando Mendoza, I can't disrespect him. He's the Heisman Trophy winner. He's been awesome this year. He's been phenomenal. Like,
dude, he's a character too. He's hilarious. I love his post-game conferences, dude. He's hilarious.
I'll have to watch him. I'll have to watch him. I really haven't watched a lot of.
Dude, you'll have to watch him. He seems like a guy's guy. He's so enthusiastic, and he's hilarious, dude.
That's good.
But all in all, I think we can all agree this is a nice refresher for
Alabama, no
football playoff.
No Ohio
No
State.
Clemson, no Ohio State, no Bama, no Georgia, none of those schools. You got Miami back in it.
Yeah, Miami hasn't won since I think I was in freaking middle school or some shit, dude.
Yeah.
And
when it was
the other
actually
teams have never won. So it's a breath of fresh air, like you said. Like it'll be refreshing.
And then hold on, I missed do you think the Broncos got a good shot to make the Super Bowl this year?
Hell yeah.
Absolutely. It's coming through Denver. You're coming to play in the Mile High. You best believe. You best believe you got a chance.
Bunch of bros.
Hey, bunch of boys. Good boys.
God.
What's up, Jay? Jay Dreamweaver, we appreciate you. Good seeing you on the post game for a little bit last night. We still got Martin here. Appreciate you. Bears will destroy the pack. It's a possibility. Very good possibility. Lots of blowups this weekend. I sure hope not. I hope it's close games, you know. That's what we all want. We want to see good playoff football. Not like Tulane and JMU.
Yeah.
He said Hoosiers. Oh, Martin's going to Hoosiers too. Dak becoming a Mahomes stan next year after rolling in the Dylan Raiola experience. How do you feel about that, Dak? How do you feel about Patrick Mahomes' little sister coming to play for you guys?
You know, I'm like, I don't know, dude. I gotta really do some homework, like on this guy, dude. Like, I really need to do my homework. I don't pay attention to fucking Nebraska football, dude. Like, really, I need to go pay attention now, and I gotta go see what this guy's about. Like, I know he does the whole he's Mahomes stan or whatever the hell, but like, that's all I know about this kid. I don't know if he could play the quarterback position or not. I'm gonna go look him up and find out. If he comes to Oregon, though, Dan Lanny means business. And I don't really, I mean, he'll let probably his guys be his guys, but I don't know, dude. It's crazy to think about. I hope Dante Moore comes back next year. Oh, God.
He declares for the draft.
If I had to choose between one or the other, give me Dante Moore for another season, and then we'll see who else transfers over. That's how I feel right now.
Oh, man. Ole Miss has too many weapons on offense. They're solid. They're solid all the way around.
Yeah. So do you have a good 2-minute drill that we can do before we wrap it up? I haven't really thought about one. But what
yeah, I was just thinking about one actually, and then
I rudely interrupted your thoughts.
Yeah, and then my brain became a space cake.
Oh my God.
With the Raiders officially having the number 1 overall pick, who will they take?
Okay. All right. I like that. Oh, damn.
Get a too early draft prediction, you know?
Welcome to the 2-minute drill, ladies and gentlemen. You already know, if you've already followed this long, we each have an opportunity on a segment, on a topic specifically, to prove our case as to whether or not, or whatever, you know. This is the one that George is talking about. The Raiders, though, dude, I'm like baffled by that. Who will they select with the number 1 overall?
Hey, it's an opportunity to bring some more college atmosphere to end the show, because we already know it's all Broncos next Monday because we get to do the show. Although the Texans game will be on during our show Monday.
Oh, yeah.
So we won't officially know who we play unless the Chargers win.
Since you're glazing
or the Bills win.
No, I'm just kidding. You're not glazing the Raiders.
We might know who we play already. I don't know.
I'm
see.
curious as to your thoughts. Who will be the number 1 overall pick? So, would you like to start it off?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's give it a whirl. All right, I know it's a little bit of a change up here, fans, but as we're closing out on the regular season, I wanted to look ahead to the draft a little bit as we're talking college. With the Raiders firing Pete Carroll, needing a quarterback drastically, I believe everyone thinks that they are going to take Fernando Mendoza from Indiana. The Heisman winner. He's been hyped up. He's getting the job done. But I really believe they'll end up taking Dante Moore, who's going to declare for the draft. And they're going to switch up and take the Oregon quarterback and potentially make a decision that'll change their future and give 3 Oregon quarterbacks as the AFC West QBs of the future.
I have that. I had a feeling about that too, honestly. But I'm gonna go another direction. You know, we can't just go one direction. It wouldn't be fun. We wouldn't be a boy band.
That's not the name of this band. What the hell?
It's D12. These chicks don't even know the name. Anyways, if you would like to start me off,
My bad.
press play because I'm ready.
All right, you ready?
Go. Ladies and gentlemen, the Raiders are the number 1 pick because they do suck ass another year. But that's okay. Hopefully they get a quarterback with the number 1 overall pick to get out of this daunting black hole, not just what you call it the fans. But I think they get an offensive-minded coach also to fill the vacancy. And because of that, they will draft a quarterback. And that quarterback will be Fernando Mendoza, the Heisman Trophy winner. Rightfully so. High football IQ, quick release. He's special talent in this league. I think he's going to do great things with the not with the Raiders, maybe another team. But he'll be the number 1 overall pick because Dante Moore is going to come back another season with the Oregon Ducks. That way we don't have to deal with the Dylan Raiola nonsense. Give me the Raiders.
You really don't want Dylan Raiola.
Is it that obvious?
No, not at all. No, I thought that was.
I just don't know how to feel, dude. I'm like, oh my god.
That was a good take. I like it. I could see it going towards Fernando. It's just something that tells me. They're gonna potentially make a mistake and pass on him.
And he would go to the Jets, potentially. Mendoza.
Oh, that sucks.
Either way, pick which shitty team are you going to? That's been shitty for so long. Like, take your pick.
Dante Moore probably should go back to
the grounded or the damn black hole that you're just going to disappear.
You should probably go back to Oregon. You probably go back to Oregon for 1 more year.
Yeah.
Try to avoid one of those teams.
Give me those NILs. I'll be just fine for 1 more season.
Yeah.
Whoa. Playing for the Raiders or the Jets, unless they suck again, and then we suck again.
We suck again.
Oh no! We suck again.
Yeah. So.
Oh shit.
Anyway, this was fun. It was a fun show.
Oh, it was fun.
This weekend is going to be interesting all the way around from college football to the NFL.
Hey, don't forget, Nuggets and Avs are still playing. I know we're not there yet. We'll get more into it, but Nuggets are playing right now without a bunch of our starters.
And they're winning 104-100.
They were playing well, and that's like gives me a lot of confidence and optimism going forward that if we can finally play our backups and compete.
Jeez, and
this is kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy.
David,
I know it's just a regular season, right? But that still means a lot. Like, you're not just getting blown out. You have chances to win games, and they're getting big moments to play because the games are close. those are big time game moments in the moment. Like anytime you're playing live, it's a live game. It counts on your record.
The other night with just Murray and a bunch of dudes. Like they almost beat Cleveland. They lost by 5 in that game. They should have won that game, which is crazy to think about.
Yeah, we fell apart a little bit. And I'll say I was hating on the kid that hasn't gotten his contract yet, but I believe the Nuggets will give a contract to Spencer Jones, who has come alive as a player who looks like just a football player on the basketball court. And he can hit some shots, dude. He plays good defense. He can cover all 5.
Yeah, and you know who else is really nice and like is really shined and it's taking a next step with Aaron Gordon and these guys being out is Peyton Watson.
Dude,
he's hitting shots. He's been driving to the basket with his defense.
Handling
the ball. Like that's a big.
I was actually listening to radio earlier, and they were talking. They brought it up kind of too. Like, dude, Peyton Watson is playing like he's proven it. Like, bet okay, you don't want to bet on me, then let me show you, because it was between him and Christian Brown to get the contract. And they gave it to Chris Brown. Rightfully so. I mean, he's already been a part of it, But that's not to say that we don't have some young, talented guys coming up. And you're getting Deron Holmes, who had to miss a whole season, giving him a lot of playing time so he can get acclimated to NBA-style play.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of good rotational pieces. So I'm feeling positive about that. Avs, a little concerned about the Avs. Landeskog is hurt.
Oh, no. They look like a juggernaut, though, right? In hockey right now, the way they've been playing.
Oh, they're nasty. I was watching the game the other night, actually, and they're wearing their new jerseys, the new old jerseys. They brought back the old school when they're Quebec. So I was watching that game when they're playing. Who are they playing? I don't remember.
Dude, all I'm looking on this. I'm looking at the standings right now, and all I see is on the schedule. Oh my god!
Oh yeah, dude, they just been smoking, but they were
31-3-7.
Yeah, they've only lost 3 regular season games in regular time. Like, because all those 7 losses are in overtime.
Yeah,
that third slot's all OT losses.
Oh my god.
Dude, we're nasty. But I was watching the game, dude, and we were down 3-1, and within 2 minutes, it was a tie game. It was crazy.
They're gonna win it all. Do you think they'll win it all? Like I'm not.
If we stay healthy, yeah, and they still have a chance to make moves before the deadline.
Shit, dude. I've never seen a hockey record look like that, dude. Like I don't understand all the terminology of hockey. I just know. Hey, they look decent, cool. But 31-3-7 is a crazy record for freaking hockey, dude.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. So the 31-3 is their regular time record.
Yeah.
And then
nasty work.
Well, the 3 losses are their regular time losses. But the 7 is their losses in overtime.
And they're number 1 in the league. I'm looking overall standing. Like they're on the top, dude.
They have the most points. Yeah, they have the most points. They're blowing it out the water right now.
Closest is the Stars with 58, dude.
Yeah, Stars are good. And that's probably who we'll see again with freaking Mikko over there.
Hopefully they can't play.
We traded Mikko away, and then he ended up getting traded to Dallas last year.
Okay.
On the same season, so that's who beat us here. Mikko Rantanen with freaking hat-trick.
Who's going to be in the other conference? Who do you think will be potentially matching up with against the Avs? Red Wings, Lightning.
No, Red Wings suck. Boston's always kind of one of those threats. Honestly, we got to get through our conference, dude. Our conference is the.
Yeah, I'm looking at this conference right now. It's nothing near the conference that we are in. Right,
no,
like even the Mammoth is decent. Like they're a newer team.
This is their first year. This is their inaugural season.
Yeah,
but yeah, so yeah, getting through our division is hard enough. You know, we got to get through Vegas.
God damn.
Vegas is always one of our problems. The Wild always give us fits.
Vegas is a fun team. I got to, like, with their inaugural season, I got to experience the playoff atmosphere in their first season because they hosted a playoff game. It was so fun, dude. Holy shit.
You were telling me that.
I went to a 911 dispatch conference in Vegas, and I had a time, dude, especially because it was the playoffs. Like, dude, that was a vibe. Right next to my hotel, literally, T-Mobile Center is right there, dude. Like,
oh, dude, hell yeah. That's awesome.
So it was a vibe. It was a vibe, dude. The fans were embracing that team. Even if they didn't know shit about hockey or not, it was just everyone was down there, dude. Like,
it was they were playing good. They were winning, you know. Winning is everything.
Exactly.
They're winning, brother. They will come.
Yeah.
They will come if you're
They had
winning.
big old projectors outside of the stadium for fans to watch.
Yeah, the watch parties.
Game.
Outside.
Yeah, it was sick, dude. I was like, this is dope. Giving out shit, and oh my god, it was fun.
That's cool.
Anyways, this was a good show. Thank you all for joining us.
We appreciate y'all being here. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you comment.
Yes.
5 starters and backup center. Last comment from Martin.
Oh yeah.
That's nuggets. But yeah, like, share, and subscribe, guys. We appreciate the love. Thanks for watching. And go
before we
Broncos.
head out, Dave and Broncos, bro, because you better on this playoff run, ladies.
Come on.
Have a good night. Take it easy.
I'll salute you.
Go
Much
Broncos.
love.
And
Go
go
Broncos.
Do believe in Broncos, bro, when we hit that field. Orange and blue pride, it's our strength and our shield. Every win, every loss, we deal with the flow. Broncos bros on the mic, let the whole world know. So tune in tight as we break it down slow. Broncos bros forever, let the whole world know.